You know, the CCP has adopted an ancient war strategy called subdue your enemy without fighting the wall or firing a shot. And so right now, the war with the CCP is not about the kinetic military confrontation. This is about the CCP's weaponization of the DOJ, the FBI, the SEC, and the federal government agencies, and even America's justice system. So now we have a request for the congressional leaders to launch investigation into Mr. Mao Guo's lawsuit that have been brought against him by the CCP using America's top law firm and using the proxies inside the DOJ. And because the CCP, I mean, this is a capitalist society, you know, CCP can use money to buy influence, you know, power. And so we're asking the congressional leaders to investigate into CCP's weaponization of the federal government agencies, because if you follow Mr. Mao Guo's lawsuit cases, you will understand how CCP has succeeded in their endeavor. So Congressman, we, the Chinese American patriots, we have a lot of people in this country, and we love this country. And if we lose this country, there's no place to escape to. So can we count on you to take back America from the CCP's manipulation and weaponization of the U.S. federal government agencies?
I think we will do that through the Select Committee on China. We've got to find the facts. We've got to lay out the case, because we've got to explain it to all the American public, not just our Chinese American citizens. We've got to explain it so that they understand it, and then we've got to move forward. So I believe that Select Committee on China is where we've got to start.
Actually, you know what? You know, we know that taking down the CCP rests upon the Chinese people, the 1.4 billion Chinese people. All we ask the U.S. Congress is to stop funding the CCP. And it's the Wall Street money that enriched the CCP, and it's the U.S. Silicon Valley's technology that empowered the CCP's tentacles in the social media platform. So we're asking this congressman, this Congress, the 118 Congress, to stop funding the CCP and decouple from the CCP technologically, financially, and diplomatically. Because for several decades, the U.S. have been keeping a relationship with the CCP kleptocrats, which is only 100 people. They don't represent the 1.4 billion Chinese people, and they don't even represent the 90 million, the CCP members who were forced to become registered as CCP member. We are asking the U.S. government to start recognizing the new federal state of China as a representation of the freedom-loving Chinese people.
Well, the problem is too many Americans still consider China as the big factory in the sky. So when you talk about decoupling from China, companies still see that 1.4 billion people as a customer base. So that's the problem, that we have got to educate our people that this truly is an adversarial relationship, not a symbiotic relationship. It is not. It is adversarial.
Yeah. It is, because people want the access to the 1.4 billion Chinese consumer market. But let's not forget that it's the corporate America and global elites are the biggest beneficiary of this trade. And it doesn't benefit the Chinese people. It doesn't benefit we the people, the American people. All we need to do is to decouple from the CCP kleptocrats, which is less than 100 people, and decouple from the global elites and who have been enslaving we the people, the deplorables, the chumps in this country. So this is our request for this Congress, and we love this country, and we have so many Chinese American patriots who are rooting for the success of this country, who are rooting for America to defeat the CCP inside your own house.
Well, I am very close to the Chinese American community in my district, and I know exactly what you're talking about. Their patriotism is real. It sure is. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much.